In order to understand cultural studies properly, this is a very, very vast area. So, in order to understand this, you will have to have a working idea of certain things. All these theories, they are ideological responses, and we looked at this left wing and right wing. We had a video on this, and so basically they all stem from the left wing, because the left wing will actually stand for the underprivileged. And Marxism is the background for most of the things that you will be studying. And Marxism is also part of the background for cultural studies. So the first thing you need to do is to have a working knowledge of Marxism, what it entails. The second thing is, there are going to be two major influences, at least two influences on cultural studies, and the first of these is going to be the Frankfurt School. It's a school of thought. It's not an institution of some kind. It's a school of thought, actually. So earlier it used to be known as the Institute for Social Research, and the Frankfurt School is going to have a major influence on cultural studies. And the second is the New Left. Whatever it is that the New Left means, we'll look at it as we go on. So the Frankfurt School and the New Left are going to exert a lot of influence on cultural studies. So Marxism, you need to have a working idea of that. You need to know something about the Frankfurt School, and you need to know something about the New Left. And as far as the Frankfurt School is concerned, you need to know the names of the well-known intellectuals connected with the Frankfurt School, the names of those intellectuals, the texts that they wrote, and some of the terms or concepts or ideas for which those intellectuals are known. So this is about the Frankfurt School. So also about the New Left, you will have to know the names of the activists who formed the New Left. It was a kind of breaking away from some of the ideas of Marxism. We will be doing that. And from within the Marxist circles, these people have come out, the New Left people, the activists. So you need to know the names of those people. And again, you need to know the names of the texts that they wrote. And you need to know a little bit about whatever concepts or ideas they have propounded or they have come forth with. After this, we will need to look at this word culture, because it's an umbrella term, it's a broad-based term, and it encompasses many things. So you will have to know what culture actually means. There may be no specific meaning, but you'll have to know what that term means. After that, because cultural studies actually began in Great Britain, we will have to see what some prominent people have had to say about culture in, let's say, England. For example, Matthew Arnold has written Culture and Anarchy. So what did he say in that? There was an anthropologist by the name of E.P. Tyler. What did he say? Finally, what did F.R. Lewis say? In the great tradition, what did he say? So we need to have a base level knowledge about these things. Not very much in depth. In any case, Culture and Anarchy is a text that you should know. So we need to know these things. After that, we can look into cultural studies as it began in Great Britain. These new left people and how they started the Triple CS, Center for Contemporary Cultural Studies, at Birmingham in 1964, and everything related to cultural studies in Great Britain. Then from here it went to the US, Canada, France, Australia. So we need to know a little bit about all this, because there will be some theorists somewhere about whom we will need to know some term related to him, some texts. And then we will look at cultural studies in South Asia. This will not be the end of cultural studies, because this is something which is going to go forward. It's going to go into other areas, and you can take a look at all those things later on. But right now, just for understanding cultural studies, we'll have to look briefly